I am so excited with what I have here because this is the Coin Pusher 365 from Arcadro. Now, I had done a video previously on my Temu claw machine, and getting that in and playing with it has been a lot of fun, kind of reignited my enthusiasm for arcades, but more importantly, it made me ask the question, what other redemption style arcade games are available that are in a bar top compact size? And asking that question and searching for an answer led me to finding the Coin Pusher 365, the only commercially available coin pusher game designed for home use. Now, even though the package measures about half the size of myself and weighs almost 50 pounds, the shipping was free, it was fast, and apparently safe. There's these protective corners here. You can see this thick packaging inside through the handles on the box, making it easy to be transported. I can't wait to cut this open, so let's get right into it. As I've already stated, the unit is safely packaged with fragile stickers all over it, so I wasn't concerned about it being damaged in shipping. Once you open the top, you'll see the manual, a bag of keys and screws, the marquee, and the mounting brackets for said marquee. Getting the unit out of the box was a little tricky. It probably would have been smarter if I cut the bottom and just let it lower down, but I guess I just like doing things the hard way. First impression having it out of the box was that it has a slightly smaller footprint than the box would lead you to believe, which honestly is perfect for me, and man, do these colors really pop. A lot of these home arcade companies have these gaudy designs for their products, but this has a nice balance of being flashy yet subtle. It feels like something you would see on a coin pusher in a commercial setting. Now, wherever there is plexiglass on the unit, it has a protective wrap both on the front and back. These areas are always sensitive to scratches and marks, not only from shipping but just general handling as well, so it was nice to see the extra care put in to protect these areas. To access the back of the unit, you need to insert both keys. I wanted to check to make sure nothing broke loose in shipping and make sure the correct voltage was selected for my region. It seems like they ship with the correct voltage already selected, but it never hurts to check. Within the coin box, you'll find a bag of 500 tokens, which is included with the unit. On the other side, you'll find the prize tokens as well as the power cable. This plugs into the rear next to the toggle switch used to power on the unit. The only real assembly required is to attach the marquee to the top of the unit, which is simply done with only 8 screws. The only complaint I'd make is that the protective wrap on the marquee's plexiglass was seated beneath the screws, so I had to remove each screw to peel back the wrap fully. It's not a big deal, it only took me about 3 minutes and probably would have been done faster if I wasn't trying to film it. After that, all that was left was to plug in the marquee's cable to the power connector and then fasten the bracket to the unit. They couldn't have made the setup any easier. Filling the machine with tokens was very satisfying. Hearing the metal clanking is very cathartic. Perhaps one improvement would be the plexiglass door, which I believe is an 1/8 inch thick. It's a little on the flimsy side, but I feel better about the kids handling plexi than I do that of glass, so it's a point I'm willing to forgive. I was so excited to see the unit turn on. The lights look great, the movement is smooth, and it's surprisingly quiet. I couldn't wait to start playing and began dropping coins immediately. When it comes to the gameplay, it's something you find yourself getting more invested in as time goes on. Quite literally as you're sinking more tokens into the game, but also you see the field changing and the prize chips inching ever so closer to the edge. It's so rewarding when you finally get the chip to drop down. There's something to be said about the sounds of a coin pusher. Just as we're nostalgic for the sounds of our quarter sinking through the coin mech of the games we used to play in our childhood, this has the same exact sounds of an actual coin pusher in an actual arcade. It's a professional grade product with a metal housing and real features that a commercial coin pusher would have. As my collection of arcades expands and my space becomes more of a concern, I began to grow a fondness for these bar top style arcades. I wouldn't sacrifice the floor space of having a full-size coin pusher in my home arcade and game room, so something like this is the perfect size for me. It's small enough to be out of the way, but still big enough to make an impression. Even though I'm limited on space, I refuse to be limited on fun. The size makes this unit relatively easy to travel with. I decided to set up a mini arcade for my niece and nephew while they were visiting their grandparents and brought this over with me to set up for them. We got prizes and labeled them with set ticket amounts they would need to be able to redeem the prizes, and set up a little area for them to play the games. Surprisingly, the coin pusher was the most played game. In fact, the claw machine was only used if they got bored waiting for the other person to run out of tokens. It was even suggested that perhaps I should get a second coin pusher, which brings me to the thorny issue of the price. While this is a significantly higher quality product in comparison to something like my Temu claw machine and certainly anything from Arcade 1UP, you are paying for every cent of it. I had paid $7.99, which was slightly discounted while I was in the pre-order phase. At that cost, it's going to be hard for most arcade enthusiasts to commit to. I don't feel like the price doesn't justify what you receive. It's a premium product, but it may not be a reality for everyone. If I didn't have a dozen or so arcade games already, a coin pusher probably wouldn't be on the top of my list, but it's not something you can emulate, and this is the best option for me in my setup. I was really surprised by how much I enjoyed it, and seeing my family really take to it just sold me on it. Overall, I love the product. Having it really added a unique experience to my home arcade, and I'm really looking forward to all the fun we'll be having with this as time goes on. So that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Hopefully this was informative, and I'll see you all next time.